Hello and welcome. It's Bashir Fadl with lovelycourse.com. We continue our journey into project management. And today we're going to talk about project management templates and tools. So we're adding a little bit more to it. We've spoken about libraries before and tools and softwares, but now we're going to focus on project management templates and tools and the value of those. Think about it more from the business side of the house. You are the CEO of the company, you're the project manager, you're the stakeholder, you're someone that approved a project for $500,000. At any given point, you have the right, and you also are very interested and curious about the progress of the project. Are we going to meet our schedule? Is everything on time? Are we doing things correctly? So you want to be able to have that visibility. You want to be able to have that transparency. You want to be able to know that things are going to get done on time, on schedule, on budget, and you don't need to, you're the CEO of the company, and at 3 o'clock in the morning, you think of something and you want to know where is it. So again, in the past, there was a lot of emails that people sent, but today we have a lot of tools that readily give us that information. That's number one. Number two is I've been working with Miss A that does an excellent job with her documentation. So when she sends it, I know that it has 5 sections, section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love her format. But now we got Mr. B, and Mr. B has a completely different format. Instead of 5 sections, he has 8 sections, and it has part of what I'm looking for, but I need to search for where the other part is. So we want consistency. And this is why there are two things that are very important: templates and tools. We want to make sure as project managers, look about it from the business perspective, because from the development side, it's easy for us. We can develop something. We don't need to document it. But from the business side, they want to have their own standards. When they look at a document, you say, this is our standard operating procedure or business requirements document, the BRD or the SOP, or use cases or test cases or user acceptance criteria, whatever the documentation is, or user stories, whatever the documentation is, you want to present it in a way that makes perfect sense to your business users. And as such, use templates, and as such, use tools. So at this point, simply go to lovelycourse.com, scroll down, and go to the course, which is project management. Once you log in into the course, you're going to go to today's lesson, which is project management, templates, and tools. Once you log in into it, number one, you're going to have some documentations to download so you can review it in more detail, but also you get to see some of the tools that we're talking about. So here's an example of project management tools. Dashboards, which again, because it's a cloud solution, whoever has access, so the CEO could be at home or through their phone or through, from the office, whoever it is that has access to it, they're able to open it and see the project and see the priorities and see the statuses. Things are in green, we're doing good. Things that are in red, oh my God, okay, how can we resolve those issues or challenges or roadblocks that we have? Again, here's another example of a different one. Don't simply using Excel of a project plan, but here's something that our team needs is kind of having that status report of if having estimated versus actual hours. Are we on course? Is the budget going to be sufficient? Are we going to need to ask for more money as this project is proceeding? Are we going to be able to finish things on time? We have a lot of green, so we're looking good, or do we have some red, which is overdue? Again, there's a lot of different tools that we have that are available to us. Things such as Octopus, or you have Jira, you have Microsoft Project, you have Microsoft Teams that has Planner involved with it, and SharePoint. There's a lot of solutions. Each one has its phases, but as a project manager, I want to use the technology. I want to use those tools, and I want to have my standards so that everybody that's in my team that I'm communicating with or as part of my team has that consistency within it. Everything becomes more effective and more efficient, and we get to finish things better. Once you complete the lesson, simply go into towards the end of the project plan or project management lesson, you're going to find the practice exam. Log it into it, take some of those quick questions that relate to today's section. It's auto-corrected, which means if you get the right answer, it's going to tell you it's the right answer. If you get something wrong, it's going to tell you that it's wrong. It's going to show you the right answer. And you can retake the quiz as many times as you want until you're ready for the certification. And then remember, finally, that if you go to the website lovelycourse.com/events or click on events, we always have a lot of events. We'd like to see you there where we talk about different subjects or are there to answer the questions that you have. Either way, we'd love to see you and hope to see you in the next session. Thank you so much for your valuable time.